And we are struggling our life to earn that money at the stock so that it will go in 3 months, it will go to $1 billion or $1 million. Let us start off million first. Working hard, working hard, working hard, working hard. And when we are 8 years old, it has touched 1 million. That day we are happy. $1 million. And next day, by the time I am going to buy a 4-bedroom house, next day, stock went down. Where it went? Again start from the beginning. Where I started again 0. Like that ladder and snake. That the snake 99, that snake. It comes back. The starting. This is our life. So what is the purpose? Education. Swami Vivekananda has told the purpose of education is to discover the divinity within. Discover the divinity. If somehow there are so many of us are here, if one person understands, that is more than enough. But it's very difficult. Even people go to spiritual field also for name and fame and for material things. Just a spiritual organization or spiritual field becomes another means to gain name and fame. Then also it is like some survival thing. So now we understood what is the desire and what is attachment and what is self-deception and what is self-deception and who does that. That we understood. Next point is karma and karma yoga. Action we understand, but karma yoga. Karma yoga is not done by the illiterate ego. It is done by the literate ego. Like we are our egos. Now when we are learning, who is learning in us? When I tell I am learning, who is that? Our ego is learning. The perceiver, feeler and thinker in us is learning. And when it is able to understand, then it is a different kind of ego. It is now literate ego, a seeker. And the seeker will use all the instruments, will use the body, will use the mind, will use the will use the body, will use the mind, will use the intellect to do actions in the field of OET so that it can reach here. One has to act, there is no other way. Naikaschit kshanapi jagatishthati akarmato. Nobody in this world can stay even for a second without working. Suppose I tell I am not going to, I am retired, I am not going to do anything. Ram, I am not going to cook anything, let everybody bring diksha for me, I will eat. Let everybody buy groceries for me. I am not going to do anything. Suppose one close one's hands and then one will not see anything, one will not hear anything, one will not smell anything, one will not taste anything. Do you think that that person is sitting quietly? No, that person is actually more disturbed than the other person. Because our mind will churn like anything. One day one person told, Swamiji, I am taking retirement. Enough I have worked and enough money and both of us husband and wife are earning, so I am retiring. And that person stayed at home for 2-3 months. That time the person was coming to me a little more often. What happened? Suddenly she disappeared. What happened? Oh, something very difficult to stay. Very difficult to stay. I was thinking that it will be easier. No, it is not that easy. Because our mind will change. When sense organs are stopped, we will know the velocity, we will know the power of our mind. Now, our mind is leaking through our sense organs. That's why we don't, it will dilute it. But if we close our eyes, in the mono time, so where mono time to see people are looking everybody, how that person is keeping mono. I am maintaining mono, but watching whether the other person is doing it or not. What kind of mono that is? Not talking is not mono. See, our mind goes on talking day in, day out. Now what is going on? It has got its own tape recorder. Everybody is also going on. Very difficult. Because you have made a habit. Okay. So physically, mentally and intellectually, nobody can stop acting. But who is the actor? The spirit is the actor. The perceiver will always use the body to act on the field of OET, in the field of objects. The feeler will always use the mind to act in the field of emotions. The thinker will always use the intellect to work in the field of thoughts. Either the actions will be physical or emotional or intellectual. But action is a must. Nobody can stop that. And nobody should stop that. In the name of spirituality, if somebody thinks that I am not going to work, that person will be a lazy bomb or something. What they call him? Bomb? B-O-M? B-O-M. Lazy bomb. Lazy bomb. Actually, lazy bomb actually is. Lazy bomb. You are going to explore what it is. Lazy bomb. In our case, you know, either we are lazy completely. Some people think that Swamiji, my husband, he is a spiritual person because he is not telling anything, he is not asking anything. No, he has become super lazy, that's all. We do not sign of spirituality. Either people are lazy or they are crazy. But what our interest is, we should be busy, not crazy or lazy. We should be busy. Busy people are good people. Doing something. They are not sitting idle. They are doing something meaningful. And in this context, really, I like this camp very much. See, you have seen Jatin, isn't it? Have you seen his shirt? Since the first day I am seeing that he wears the same shirt. That means he is working. He has no time to do anything. Carrying the first day he was carrying the garbage bags, just like he was putting on his shoulder and he was taking like as if he is taking a lot of wealth. That is spirit. He did not think, oh, I have to garbage bag. If you will eat and dirty things I am to carry. No, he was carrying. And so all of you enjoyed and a lot of singing and then marshmallow, everything. And Uday is cleaning the toilet here. Thank God there are both toilets are empty. He was cleaning, he was mopping and everything. He didn't tell anything why everybody will make this place so sticky and I am to clean. I have paid money to clean the toilet here. No, he was doing, and nobody knows even. All of us enjoying and oh, it's nice bathroom. Oh, he was doing. And Nitin, what to talk of? The right spirit. Actually, when I see these three people, of course others are there, because they are the organizers, that's why we see them. That we lack these qualities. We lack these qualities. These are really very precious to work. Everybody work. Everybody is working. But the right attitude to work. I hope all of you agree with me. I am not flattering anybody or no, that is the thing I see, that this attitude is required. Okay. So karma is, whenever the ego is doing karma, always its eye is on specific result. Unless I get that result, I am not going to do the work. Suppose I am a doctor and I am going to hospital. What is the job of a doctor? What is the job of a doctor? To not heal, to treat patients. And if somebody is cured, that is not in doctor's hand, but he will treat the patients. Whatever he has studied, he will use that to give medicine, right kind of medicine. If there is headache, then he will give the headache medicine, not backache medicine. That is the job of a doctor. So, though I know that as a doctor it is my job to treat the patients, but actually my intention is Miss Dollar. You know what is Miss Dollar? You don't know? Or vitamin D. It is called vitamin D. Dollar. I want that dollar. If that dollar is not even $1, it is not raised, I am not going to work there. To have studied entire life, I don't know, one becomes old to study finish medicine. I don't do any other thing. But if somebody doesn't raise my salary, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work. And if those people who are getting the Medicaid, or Medicaid is the right word?
Yes.
Tell them they are not here, I'm not a doctor, but they let them go to county hospital or something. She becomes like a person like that. If money is not given, I'm not going to do anything. So it is a business transaction. There is my duty, the concept of duty is completely gone there. That is karma.